Not even King Arthur could pull that out of my mouth after a few drinks.
Smash, wait, what are we doing again? Welcome back to Everything and Nothing. This is now episode 7. We're on a roll. Woo!
Number 7, lucky 7.
Just to get the pleasantries out of the way with, if you're listening on an audio platform, whether it be Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please go ahead and give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out.
Do it.
Like the video if you enjoy it, and subscribe if you want to see more episodes drop every single Sunday at 6 p.m. because we're consistent kings and queens.
True.
Anyway, just getting straight into things today. We're going to be playing siblings or dating, which if you don't know what it is, we see a picture of a couple and then we have to decipher whether they're siblings or they're dating. So, unfortunately, if you are an audio listener and you want to play along, you are going to have to come over to the YouTube to watch that.
Sorry.
Just to see the pictures of the things. We'll try and describe them as best as we can to the audience. But obviously, if you want to play along, then you want to come over to the
Move on
YouTube.
over. Join the party.
Yes, sir.
And it's a great topic. And there are definitely quite a lot of siblings that are a little bit too close for my liking. You know who you are.
Yeah, you said you knew some, so.
I know of some for sure.
That's your business. But
so we need to delve deeper into that and test our ability to spot them.
To suss them out. I would like to think that I'm pretty good at this, but I have a feeling I'm going to get some horrible ones.
Some of them will catch you out,
Horrible
trust
ones
me,
wrong.
because I think I'm pretty good at it. And
I think
some are crazy.
I think the way that I go into these things is the ones that are going to look like siblings. I'm going to be like, you send that in because you think other people think you look like siblings.
You're
like
going to double bluff them.
Well, no, like they're trying to double bluff the people, so I'm going to not fall for their double bluff.
Okay.
But we're going to test it. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so I'll put the recording of this on screen so you'll see it. It'll probably be in between us in the video.
Techers, mate. That's technology. We have stepped up in this game. By the way, in case you haven't noticed from last time, this time as well, we have new lights, new setup, new sexy colours on the back screen. No glare.
Yep.
And now we've got screen mirroring.
Yeah, we've got the light stands this time. So the lighting slightly, might not notice a massive difference, but basically this light last time, that's off camera right here, was pointing upwards at the sky because we didn't have a stand for it. But now we do. So
moving up in the world.
Anyway, this is our Instagram page. Go ahead and give that a follow while you're there. You might as well. It's on screen now. I'll give you a second to do it, in fact.
Help us reach to 1 million.
Yes, facts. 1 million subscribers, please. I
love that the recent searches result kicks.
Yeah. I think it's because I was trying to send you something for the being like, oh my God, they're
back.
What we said has come true again on the podcast. Siblings or dating. So is it? Oh, it's literally a verified account. So
yeah.
Is there like, should I like scroll down and do any random ones? Should we just go from the most recent and go? Fuck! I didn't close all of the windows. Shit! One sec. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna click on a few random ones. Literally no order to it. I might even just close my eyes and just press a random place on the screen as I scroll. In fact, I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna scroll. I'm just gonna press this one. Okay. Siblings or dating for this one? Off the rip, I'm saying siblings. Their facial features look very similar. Like the bottom half of their faces look very similar. Like their kind of mouth and like their cheeks look very, very similar. And do they have the same color eyes?
Yeah. What color eyes do they have? Can you tell?
Can you zoom in? They look kind of like blue, I think.
Nah, that guy. I'm gonna go dating.
You're going dating for this,
Yeah.
right? So on this, it's got the poll as well on the next slide that shows us.
So I'm gonna go dating. You're
dating. I'm going siblings. They are dating.
Wait, where's the fucking poll?
Yeah, where is the poll? The poll's in the end one. That was a close one. A lot of people. That was a 50-50 split.
Dating though, the eye color was the one that.
They have the same eye color, no?
Nah, zoom in. The girl's got blue. The guy's got kind of like a murky green. Sorry, that's a bit rude.
I would have just said that's blue, but that's down to lighting. It's just not as bright blue as that.
Okay, well.
Anyway, right. Random one. Random
1 point
generator.
to me.
Yeah, 1 point to you. This one. Oh, why am I on reels? I pressed around here. Siblings all day.
Zoom in.
On what?
Just like both their faces. You can do it separately. I just need to have a good look. Okay.
So this is the guy.
Okay.
And this is the girl.
Oh. I'm gonna go dating, but they do.
My instinct is telling me dating, but because it's telling me that I want to go siblings.
I'll go dating. You go sibling.
Okay, we've done the same again.
Okay.
I've gone siblings. We've gone dating. They're dating again.
Yeah, they do look fucking similar though.
Yeah, they look similar, but also like sort of different. So I was like, is it just going to be a case where, I mean, it's going to be the whole case of this thing. They're all going to look similar, aren't they?
Yeah.
But again, 53 and 47%, not massive.
Try and find one that
differences.
looks really similar.
Try and find ones that look really similar.
Yeah. I need a hard
That's
one.
a video.
Or like just.
They kind of do.
Okay.
If this one isn't siblings, that has to be.
Okay, my analogy is
the noses are exactly the same.
If they're dating, no. If they're siblings and they're both straight, that's crazy.
What, for the pose you talking about in the photo?
Yes.
Really?
That is I would not hug my sibling like that.
Yeah, but I can see some families that do though.
Oh.
I don't think that's that weird.
Maybe I'm just not close enough.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't hug my sibling. I've got a brother. I would not hug my brother like that at all.
Yeah, true.
Other than maybe when I was like a kid.
True.
But like,
their noses are pretty similar.
Their noses are exactly the same. They're carbon copies of each other. This has to be siblings.
Oh, go on. Siblings.
Are you saying siblings as well?
Yeah.
What is it? So 2-0 to you?
Yeah.
2-0 to you so far. They are siblings.
Fine.
So
wait,
3-1.
zoom in though.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is literally crazy.
It's just mad.
Their noses are exactly the same.
Very huggy, very close.
I don't think I've ever seen someone with like
two
siblings, a boy and a girl, that look as similar as they do.
I love that their glasses kind of match as well.
Yeah, I was about to say that as well. Yeah, the glasses are even the same frame and shit. Oh, what was the poll on that one? See that one. How has that one got a wider, like,
interesting,
and more people thought dating? I thought way more people would have thought siblings because of how similar they look.
Very interesting.
Picking the next one. I'm gonna scroll quite far down for this one, and I'm gonna go like in the middle. Okay.
Right, they've got to be just dating. They don't even like see how close together his eyes are and how far apart hers are.
Yeah, I think it's just the head shape on this one. So this one, the guy stood behind a girl.
Got to be dating.
The guy's got kind of like curtains hair. His eyes they're not narrow, but they're not wide apart either. They're kind of average spacing apart. His eyebrows are quite wide apart though. The girl has got almost a similar hairstyle, but a bit curlier. Their head shape is very round, very similar.
Yeah.
They're not doing any sort of like crazy pose. It's just a selfie and the guy stood behind the girl. They're not hugging or anything.
It's got to be dating, surely.
But the fact that they're not like, I don't know.
Well, they don't look very happy.
Yeah, but couples would take photos like this as well. That's the thing. Like couples would take photos where it looks like they're not dating and they are dating at the same time.
Yeah, I'm going to go dating.
You're going dating. I think I'm going to go dating on this one as well.
Do it.
So let's reveal. They are dating.
I knew it.
You're good at this. Have you got one wrong yet? I don't think you've got one wrong yet.
No, I said... actually, no, I did say siblings for the last one, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you got the last one. Oh, yeah, the last one you got wrong. So what's the score now?
No. I think I might have got the last one right because you convinced me. I might be lying. I don't know.
Well, the edit will reveal itself and we'll put the scores on the screens. I think it's, 4-2 to you or something like that?
Something like
Let's run with that. We think it's 4-2. We're going to put the correct scores on the screen. So again, another reason to watch YouTube. Because our memories are terrible.
Mine's
picking
awful.
another one. Picking it. Okay, I thought that came through. Picking another one. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing this one. Oh, we've got two girls. You've got two girls. Both got kind of like shoulder length or just below shoulder length hair. Both brunette. Trying to see what eye color they are. Let's get a little zoom in here. That's like, I think that's blue, but just in a dark lighting.
Yeah.
I think is that both blue eyes or is one green? One on the right green?
I don't know. They both look kind of blue.
Okay, let's say both got blue eyes, both got brown hair, similar haircuts.
The main thing that I'm thinking is they have different face shapes. See how the girl on the left, her face is quite long and narrow. The girl on the right's got a face shape like me, a bit round. You know? Yeah. She's got a moon head, bless her. One of us.
I wasn't going to say it, but that's exactly what I had in my head. So I'm glad you said it.
I'm going to go with I don't know. Dating, I guess. I don't know. They don't look
It doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, the pose of this photo. So the pose for the audio
pose
listeners
is giving friend.
Yeah, it's just two girls kind of sat next to each other at what looks like a booth at like a bar or something, and they're just like their heads are kind of like right next to each other's, and they're smiling.
Like nothing too flirty, nothing too.
This is the problem because couples will take photos, like I said, that look really romantic sometimes, and then also sometimes it's just like a
chill
side by side
one.
selfie. So I'm gonna go siblings for this one. You're going dating.
I'll say dating, but I don't know.
Well, I think I might have got this one wrong, but let's go. Why are they all dating? Everyone we've done so far has been dating. I'm just gonna start saying dating for every question.
Mad. I'm a bit too good.
You actually are getting insanely good at this.
I feel like a lot of these are kind of easy though. Like they just don't.
To you, I've got half them wrong.
Yeah, they just don't look that similar.
Yeah, it's the ones where they look similar. The pose, like the actual pose of the photos, throw me, and then the ones where they don't look that similar, like the ones where I don't think they look similar enough, I voted date. I don't know. The poses just throw me a lot. I thought I'd be better at this than I am. Anyway, on to the next one. Scrolling. I'm gonna pick this one. Oh, this one, I guess. Okay. Instantly, just looking at that, I'll say siblings.
Really? I was gonna say dating.
I think they look kind of similar. I don't know. They look kind of similar. So that again, for audio listeners, it's like a girl, dark hair, round yellow glasses on. The guy stood behind him with dark curly hair and orange round glasses. They do look quite different though. They look similar.
I'm gonna say dating.
I don't know though, because like looking at the background, so like in the background, there's like a music sort of setup and like I don't know. I don't know if I'm just deep like reading too much into it. I need to zoom in on the faces on this one. They've both got quite wide noses. They don't look the same. Their mouths sort of look a bit. I don't know.
I'm gonna go dating.
Okay, just to go with a different answer because I can't make up my mind. I'm gonna go siblings, but I'm honestly not sure for this one. But let's give it a swipe. They are siblings. No! Yes, my instinct was right. My instincts have finally kicked in. I think it was just literally the pose and like I can kind of see it like even though the guy's tall in the background like a older sister, younger brother to kind of vibe like they're wearing matching glasses, just like a funny silly photo kind of thing. I don't know.
They both look a bit miserable though. Smile, guys.
That's what I mean as well. Like,
I say that I don't smile in any of my pictures. So
yeah, neither. But they look like they're well, had it in my head and the thought's literally just gone. What was I gonna say? Fuck. Yeah, if they were dating, they would look happier. Is what? Or I'd hope they'd look happier.
You never know nowadays.
Yeah,
you never know.
You do never know. There's no notes about the relationships on these things. I'm gonna scroll back up towards the top. I'm probably quite far down now and go with that one. Okay, so we've got an older couple in here now.
Oh, this one's tough.
Older couple, both blonde. Woman's got quite a like. I mean, they've both got like a round face shape, but the man's is longer. They've got very similar glasses frames. Their nose and mouth look so similar.
Right, what is throwing me is that her face shape is shorter and rounder. His is a bit longer and thinner. She's got curly hair. He's got quite straight hair.
Yeah.
It's making me think maybe dating. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, like
I don't know. This one's really stumped me.
Yeah, let me give it a zoom. Sorry, I keep because I'm looking at it on my phone. I keep forgetting you're looking on the laptop screen on here. But yeah,
scroll back to her.
Oh, fuck! We just sort of thing. I was gonna say.
I did say dating.
I actually was gonna say dating, and my only reason was nothing to do with them. The pose looks kind of like how my mum and dad would take a photo together. You know what I mean? Like an old couple, like taking photos together. That was all I was gonna base it off. So we both got a point on that one. So what?
That was quite a 50-50.
Yeah, I've lost track of these points now, but they will be on screen in the YouTube if you want to come over and see. Anyway, let's scroll. In fact, I'm not even going to do it blind this time. I'm going to pick one out. Who are you going to go? Oh. This photo's scary. That's why
wait. No, I know who. These are TikTokers.
Are they?
I know the answer. Yeah, I'd like to solve the puzzle.
What would I guess, though? They've got to be dating, right? They're dating. Yeah, you're about to nod your head. They're dating. Cool.
They're
Okay,
married, actually.
Are they? Fairs. Fair play. That one's literally less than 2. Like, there's a 2% split.
Why
in
the fuck? 49%. Okay, I say they're hype house guys. So the fact that I'm like, why the fuck do people not know
the hype house?
Do you know what the hype house is?
No.
Okay, we're about to go on a brief tangent.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Well, the hype house was a massive thing on TikTok in 2019 and the start of 2020.
Wait, is this the thing with Millie T?
COVID? No.
Was that was a what house was that? She tried to start something.
The one where the girl's in the bath of milk.
And and they have the weird sparkly mask.
Girl, what were you doing in that, by the way? Yeah. Whatever your name is. Anyway, get out, literally, babe, get out the milk. No, get out of the milk.
Yeah, facts, get out the milk. That's what I was saying when I saw the video.
That's disgusting. Get up, bitch. Get out the bath. This weird. Anyway, what was I trying to say?
Hype house.
Hype house. End of 2019, start of 2020. Think of like Charlie D'Amelio, Addison Rae, all that lot.
I never knew they had any form of like.
They made a thing called Hype House. And it blew up, and they had merch, and it was a massive thing. And those two people that we just saw within it as well, and they've got like, I don't know, a stupid amount of followers collectively, like tens of millions just on TikTok. I didn't even know what they look like. And they recently got married. Hype House was massive. Fair. A little bit of Renegade, and you know,
a little bit of Renegade. God, yeah, nothing screams 2019 like Renegade. Like Renegade.
I remember Renegade is one of the only TikTok dances. Well, I was about to lie then.
What was you
one of the only TikTok dances I learned. That's a lie. Yeah. That's a fat lie. It was one of the first big ones that I learned. How about that?
How long have we been?
Wait, Renegade.
While Lexie distracts you.
Ooh, ha.
Right, let's do a couple more of these.
You're giving nothing. I'm literally giving energy. You're ruining it.
Sorry. I was checking how long we've been recording for as to know how many more of these to do. Let's do a couple more. Maybe 2 or 3 more. Let's go for... Maybe you pick one. So I'm just going to scroll really slowly through these and you say stop and point on the
Okay, hold on. I've got to lock in. Okay, stop. Yep. Middle top row, the guy with the hat.
This one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because they look...
I'm saying siblings. Just my instinct served me like the best, and instantly I've gone siblings here.
Yeah, to me...
Pose, nothing too crazy. Both blonde, curly hair.
Very similar.
Mouths very similar. Both same eye color, I think.
They've got to be siblings.
Have to be siblings. What? Fuck off. How have they found... That's also...
Bitch, that's incest.
That is incest.
Like, that...
I would also think like... I don't know what I'm trying to think of the word for it, but I can't. Like, they must just love themselves.
It's like looking in the mirror.
That's what I mean. Like, they just love to look at themselves. And they've seen someone else. That's the word. That is literally the word. The most narcissistic couple you could ever think of. I mean, they could be the nicest people ever for all I know, but just off the fact that they look identical. Yeah, that is insane. Even the only thing that looks different on their faces is like noses.
Even the pose is given quite sibling.
Literally everything.
Like, you know, like you're on holiday, your mum's like, stand there, I'm taking a picture.
To be fair, maybe they're on a family holiday and maybe that's why they're not posing anything. Like, one of the mums took the photo, you know what I mean? Yeah, that one's nuts though. That's the craziest one I see. Pick another one out. That was good.
Okay, stop.
Yep.
Top left.
Oh god, this is difficult.
Because I was thinking they have the exact same face shape.
We're gonna have a little... Oh god.
I'm just gonna have a little look.
Yeah, just gonna have a little inspect it.
Yeah, definitely dating.
Smash. Wait, what are we doing again?
No shots.
Yeah. I'll give her a pint. Oh fuck, what have I done? I don't think they look similar. I'm just gonna go dating for this one. Just based on I don't think they look similar.
I'll go siblings just to switch it up.
If he had any other haircut, like if he had slightly longer hair, like longer on, even just like longer on the top. I don't think anyone would think that they look alike. I'm gonna go dating. Are you going
I'll
siblings?
just say siblings, yeah.
They're dating.
Fuck.
Yes. Wait, no. I thought I was in.
Fuck.
Have they broken up? I'm gonna check the comments. Okay, cool. Oh, that's the bottom of the page. Okay, let's get you to pick the last one, and I'm just gonna scroll up.
I can't keep up.
Tell me when.
I don't know. I'm trying to find one where they look really similar.
There's some lame people on here though. Damn.
I want to find a difficult one. Stop. Okay. Yep. Girl in the orange shirt, left row down.
Ooh.
That's got to be dating. I mean, their hair's similar. Their hair is similar.
Their hair is the only thing similar here. I mean, hair and... See, face shape is similar, but their face doesn't look similar. Their head shape's almost exactly the same, but like nothing on the face does. Eyes look different, nose looks different. Mouth looks a little bit the same. Oh, I've just thought about something though that I haven't even been deep in the whole time. Like, you don't have... I mean, yeah, it's... If you have one parent the same, you're still considered siblings.
True.
So they could have just the same mum or just the same dad. So, like, for example,
there's
head shape
levels
and mouth.
to this.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that.
No, I was thinking like same parents, fully.
Yeah, for audio listeners, these couple just sat here again, nothing crazy posed, just sat next to each other on what looks like a kind of bench with a table. Very light blonde hair, kind of like, I don't know what, like, almost like egg-shaped face, like sort of round, but they've got quite like narrow chins. But other than that, I don't think they look the same really at all.
I'm gonna go dating.
I'm going dating for this one as well, and we're probably going to be wrong, but they are dating. Okay, we got that right. We got better as this went on.
Yeah.
Literally 50-50 split. I thought there was way more ones that were 50-50 than that. The polls have like always been the opposite. Like when I thought they've been really close, they've always been fucking miles off. But yeah. Anyway, I think that will do it for siblings or dating. But I thought we was pretty good at that. The scores will be on screen in the YouTube video purely because I lost count. I can't multitask. I can't lock into deciphering that shit and remember some scores. So they'll be on the screen. But Lexie won by a landslide on that one because I was terrible.
Sorry.
But anyway, moving on. Another thing from last episode that we mentioned was the OASIS tour reunion and update.
I don't want to fucking talk about it. That's the update.
We didn't get tickets, as didn't half the country. Although I was at
Bitch,
point...
I hate you. Bitch, I hope you fall out.
Facts.
I hope you punch each other on stage.
Yeah, all the WWE shit.
I'm over it.
That we talked about last thing. Don't do it as an act. Do it behind the scenes and cancel the tour. But not yet.
Unless you can get me guest list.
Not yet, because they've just added some more London dates.
True.
They've added 2 more London dates, so there is hope. And we was in the ballot. It's going to be an invite-only ballot for people that signed up to it and didn't get in last time.
Which is us.
And then some. They're doing it staggered, whatever that means. There is more details to come on it. But we have a chance. There is still hope. Not much hope. It got knocked out of us mostly when we was trying to do that, trying to get the tickets for that last thing. I literally had like 4 tabs open on my computer, 2 tabs open on my monitor, my phone, my old phone, trying to get tickets, and literally nothing got through on anything. A few would like get down in the queue and it would just boot me off it.
I was about 350 I was about 350,000th in the queue, which is really cool.
I'm Ticketmaster as well.
And then anyone that got through found out the tickets were about £1 million. So
yeah, because of the dynamic price and shit. And also, I found out that it wasn't Ticketmaster that just did this dynamic pricing thing. The band has to agree to do that. So although basically what I'm saying is on Twitter, they put out a thing saying like, oh, they're only going to be this price. Like there's going to be a retail price that they're only going to be sold at for. And that even if you're reselling the ticket on the Ticketmaster and platforms that they allow it to, you can only sell it for face value. That wasn't true because some people got through. Some people were paying upwards of 350 quid for a standing ticket to go and see Oasis. Some people paid like 150 or 100 or whatever it was, which is what it was meant to be.
That's insane. Liam and Noel and co. Do you think I'm made of money? Because the answer is no.
Not yet.
Do you want me to have to sell my body to be able to hear you fucking sing Wonderwall? Evidently so. Because you think I'm paying a small fucking loan of £1 million to see you up there from about a mile away at Wembley, hell yeah.
Yes, I will, but you have to let me in the queue to do so.
You have to let me get to that point in the first place. I was there in bed, 9 a.m. sharp, in that queue. Tell me why there's 350,000 bitches in front of me. I was about to say a worse word then.
Yeah, you can't say that on YouTube.
Bitches in front of me.
Yeah.
Tell
it was
them
not fun,
to get the hell off.
But there is hope.
Ticketmaster, let me in.
And I will be in that invitation pre-ballot, whatever the fuck it's called, no matter what happens.
I will be there no matter
what. And we'll be getting those fucking tickets. So, yeah. Let us know in the comments if you tried to get tickets and if you got them. They probably won't. But...
And my silly impression was for nothing. I take it back.
No, it wasn't. It was a good impression. And it was fun. But don't forget, if we hit 1k subs by the end of the year, you've got to do a full rendition of the concert. So
and haven't I got to shave my head or go ginger or something?
And, yeah, you've got to go ginger.
Okay.
Then do a full rendition of Oasis and then go bald.
Okay. Okay.
You heard it here first, guys. 1k subs, please. 1,000 subs, please, right now.
In this very moment.
So I think next up, I think Lexie's actually got a topic for us
to
discuss this week.
Leading swiftly on from one set of performers to another performer, Mrs. Spice. I've seen she's been doing the rounds on Twitter, on TikTok.
That's never a good
everywhere
start to a sentence.
But she has had her positive moments before. Now she's not. People are there's been loads of speculations. There's been things about, I've seen things on Twitter of her holding hands with people on like maybe a live stream or something, and the guy's praying and she's like not paying attention. People are saying she's worshipping the devil, basically, and like really weird stuff and like a bit satanic, because you know when people say they sell their soul for the fame.
Yeah, but what? Because she wasn't paying attention to a guy praying.
She was like, people were analyzing. You know how people are. Now. They were like looking at a video of her, this guy praying, and she's like not into it and like not really getting involved. And people are like, oh my god, she's a Satanist.
Leave it out.
Then people are saying that because she's lost a lot of weight recently, people are saying that she's been on Ozempic. Then she posted this silly video of her doing her excuse for a workout. Oh my god.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh,
yeah, but that's
my
obviously
god.
on purpose as well.
Like that is so dumb. Like
her and Central C she's probably learned a lot from Central C from doing the marketing shit with him. She's very on that shit. Like when she's getting memed and stuff, she'll do a video that will just rage bait basically.
Yeah, but her album's still flopping.
Good.
It's doing really bad.
That's a reflection of a musical
like
content, I guess.
The levels that her other songs had been doing in comparison to this new album, EP, whatever it is, they're not doing good.
Am I right in saying Munch is still her biggest song that she's ever brought out? Or she has brought out songs that
now it's probably Boy's a Liar. I mean, technically she's a feature. Her own song, let's fact check. I don't know. It might be Munch. I'm not too sure, you know.
Yeah.
But nowadays, everyone's on Ozempic. Every kind of, I don't know, D-list celebrity upwards, half of them are taking that shit. I don't really get it. Like,
yeah, what do you know actually what Ozempic is? Because I've heard a lot about it recently. My understanding literally goes as far as it being like some sort of like drug or supplement or whatever that you take, however you take it, don't know, and it just basically like it just like vacuum packs you basically. It just makes you like,
as far as I know, it's an appetite suppressant, and it's meant for people with
diabetes, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, as far as I know, it's just an appetite suppressant, so you just don't eat.
Oh, is it one of them where it's like it's not actually meant for that, but people just like...
Oh, yeah, Ozempic's key purpose is not for weight loss. It's...
Fucking hell, man.
Well, actually, it's probably for weight loss for diabetic people that actually need it.
Yeah.
It's not meant for weight loss for people like fucking Ice Spice that don't need it.
Yeah.
Because... other problem with that is the supply of it. There's not enough going around for those that actually need it. It's really bad. Ice Spice's most popular song, I mean, according to Spotify, is Barbie World for the Barbie movie. Delhi was then next, 208 million.
I was about to say what the fuck is Barbie because it's from the Barbie movie and I haven't seen it. That would make sense.
I feel like Munch must have that kind of number. It's just not on her top.
Ice Spice is also the biggest
been out for a
industry
while.
part. I said it before. I said it in the episode we talked about the Mads and Central C drum. But Ice Spice is the biggest industry part there's ever been. Literally come out day one with a song like no prior experience to making music or whatever. Come out with a very well produced song for a first ever song, and it just blow up out of nowhere with a full music video. She's
been making music before Munch came out, but it just wasn't that good. And also, I just. Lyrically, what the fuck is she on about? Why does she keep talking about pooing and farting in her songs?
She poop, fart, shit is every other lyric of hers.
Think you the shit, bitch, not even the fart, fair, kind of funny. But like, there was one that was like,
but
from her new album, the song BB Belt, she says something like, "Let me get this."
She makes like lines that, like you said, like think you're the shit, bitch, you're not even the fart. Like,
that's kind of funny.
That's a funny line, but not a chorus. And not a title of a song, you know what I mean? Like it's one of them bars that people pick out and be like, "What did you just fucking say?" Like Drake has a few of them and shit. Like they're funny bars or whatever, and like they have their places in music as a fucking chorus to a song. Sorry.
One of her lyrics on BB Belt is, "I'm Miss Poopy, but I never smell." In brackets, grah.
That was such a good impression. What the fuck?
Yeah, get me on stage. I've been saying this.
Get you as an industry plant instead.
Yeah. So bad.
You'll be like an all-rounder tribute act.
Yeah.
I'll just go from Oasis to Ice Spice back to back.
Yeah. I'll go from Munch to Don't Look Back in Anger.
2,000 subs, she'll do a rendition of an Ice Spice concert.
Yeah. I'll do a rendition of an Ice Spice concert dressed as Liam Gallagher.
Fuck's sake. that would be a sight. Oh my god, imagine Oasis Ice Spice comes out. Imagine the world, like the crossover of that. It would be like when Drake came out at that Tyler the Creator thing and gets booed off.
He got booed off at a Tyler concert.
It wasn't a Tyler concert. Tyler put on, I think it was a festival or
what, Camp Flog?
Or think so, yeah. I think it was that, and Drake came out with someone, not with Tyler. I think it might have been. I have a funny feeling he came out. Oh, I can't remember with what art. Maybe it was with him. But yeah, it was at a Tyler the Creator festival thing, whatever you said the name of it was.
Yeah.
And
Drake
he got booed off.
Yeah, Drake was in fact.
Did you not see the video of it?
2019. Jeez.
It went pretty viral when it happened. I remember seeing videos of it because I thought it was at a Frank Ocean thing, and I told my brother that, and he was like, "No, it definitely wasn't that." And then he looked it up, and he was like, "Oh, it was a Tyler the Creator thing."
Well, sorry, Drake.
Imagine being like, or not imagine being, but imagine some of the diehard, like what, mid-40 fucking Oasis fans, and Ice Spice comes out, starts to perform one of their songs. You literally be
Ice
thinking,
Spice comes out and starts doing that twerk thing that she does. You know, when she bends over.
I genuinely think she'd get stoned by the Oasis fans at Wembley if she came out and did
They'd
that.
either love it or fucking hate it.
No one would love it. I don't think anyone would love it. Facts. I don't even know.
But other than that, the actual music, yeah, it's not great. But it's just mad how much of like a kind of 180 she's done. Like she was really, really doing well. Everyone loved her. TikTok loved her, and then
this is the thing though. Like, this is what I'm saying. Industry part. Like, I don't actually know people that have like that love, like, actually loved her music when it came out. Everyone just knew of it, and like it became like a trending TikTok sound.
People just made a lot of TikToks to it. But I think the stuff with we won't obviously go into this because we've spoke about this before, but the whole like Madeline thing, I think I did terribly, like ended terribly for people at Ice Spice and Central C. Like their comment sections.
Oh yeah, the content sections, but also like
into them.
Also, when you're up as much as Central C, like, do you think he gives a fuck about his comment
really.
sections? He probably doesn't even look at them.
He still wants her back as well. So I saw his recent Instagram.
To be fair, I fucking would. Don't blame him for wanting her back. Madeline, please, if you're seeing this podcast, my number's in the description. Anyway, I'm joking. Fucking imagine.
Madeline, please.
Yeah, please. I'll do anything.
Please.
I'll do anything. Just give me a chance. Oh, speaking of as well, briefly, I'm not going into it, but like Madeline and Tariyami were both in London the other day.
They were indeed.
I saw their Instagram post. And I was like, find me where I think Tara went to the Beetlejuice premiere, and I was like, where is the premiere? Get me there now.
Send me the location now.
Get me in there. I said, let me in there. I'll pay to get in there after hours just to sniff the seat.
I will burn that fucking. I will barge that fucking door down. Let me in there now.
I'll be like a sniffer dog in that bitch.
Or like a full-on like hound dog, like sniffing the floor. Oh, oh!
You know in like, oh, what was the... Is it like the Looney Tunes show or whatever when they're like tracking something and no matter who it is, it's like face on the floor, like legs like spinning as they're walking along.
Yeah.
That'd be me.
Or like, you know, when like someone in a cartoon, like a mum makes an apple pie and then you see the smell and then somebody like floating.
Oh, we're getting into like the Drake memes now, like a Drake kind of guy.
That, but with like her scent.
Yeah, fact. That'd be me. And then that, and then seeing Madeline Argy on the way there, I'd literally combust.
And Rob from Love Island, not that that means anything to you, but Love Island USA. I'll preface, but
God, that sounds.
He was there as well.
There's one thing that sounded worse than Love Island. It's Love Island USA.
Love Island USA. I know that it did numbers, but it's even more cringe than the UK one, and now it's hard to beat.
I didn't know. I know obviously Love is Blind. I know obviously Love is Blind USA was a thing before Love is Blind UK.
Yeah.
Have you watched it or know anything about it?
I haven't watched it.
All I was gonna say was right because I haven't seen the reunion, but I know all the outcomes of the reunion, like who's still together and who's not. The UK one I'm talking about now, and like. The whole thing, like the whole show is pitched as this like experiment. Experiments obviously fucking failed. There's one couple that's still together. Bobby and Jasmine are still together. Literally everyone else is broken up.
And Nicole and Benaya.
Oh, sorry, yeah, two. Two are still together. But out of what? 10 plus?
I mean, yeah, but it's a risky thing. And did you see Bobby and Jasmine trying for a kid?
Are they? Oh, I didn't know that.
It's nuts.
Oh, cute. But yeah, I was saying like, because the whole thing's like an experiment or whatever. Like, as far as I'm concerned for the UK one, the experiment's failed. Like, it's only worked
You
for two other people.
failed.
They have failed.
It wasn't a test for me. It was a test for you. You don't know that. It's
Yeah.
Love Island. It's Chloe Burrows.
Is it? I think... Did I watch the one with
It's
Chloe
Chloe
Burrows
and
on it?
Toby.
I did watch that season, but I don't remember that. Anyways.
Well, whatever. You failed.
What I was going to ask, though, was if you... But obviously, we're not going to get an answer because you don't know it. If you do know in the comments, if you've watched Love Island USA, how many of the couples actually stay together? From any, because I'm assuming there's multiple seasons.
I've seen a couple that are still posting on TikTok, but that's all I know. I didn't
What,
really
American
watch it like
one?
that. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'd like to see how this experiment goes with everyone else. But I didn't realize as well that you told me Ollie and Demi aren't dating anymore, but that Ollie's dating a girl called Charlotte, and I don't know if she's another one from.
She is from the pod, yeah.
Because I saw a TikTok comment being like. Talking about like, oh, how quick he moved on or some shit like that. And I didn't know that.
And then obviously Catherine is seeing another guy from the pod as well.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, fuck you, Catherine.
Yeah, literally. I saw a funny TikTok the other day about Love is Blind. And it was, I think it must have been taken, like it must have been made during the show coming out or like before the reunion, basically. And it was basically like, oh, the opinions of all the people and like just literally individual, like blah, 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 blah. What you think of these people, what you think of these people. And it was like, now do it after the reunion. And all of the things flipped on their head, all the opinions and stuff of everyone other than Catherine. I'm pretty sure Catherine's one stayed the same. It was like she got worse.
Yeah. Everyone just progressively hated her more and more.
Yeah, she was awful. But
so bad. Recent news aside from shitty Love is Blind drama.
Yeah.
Mr. Kier Starmer wants to stop people from smoking outside nightclubs and pubs. Good fucking luck, Kier. Try us. Because trust me, after I've had a few drinks, I'm having a vape. Fucking try and get that out of my mouth.
Yeah. Balls, Jesus.
Kier, try and get that out of my mouth. Not like that.
Not even Batman could pull. No, not even. What is it? Not even King. Fuck. Not even King Arthur could pull me out.
Not even King Arthur could pull that out of my mouth after a few drinks. And I mean a grape elf bar. You dirty, dirty guys. Anyway.
And girls.
Anyway.
And everything in between.
You dirty guys and girls and everything in between. Anyway.
You dirty bastards.
You dirty, dirty bastards. Cleanse your mind. Anyway.
You were saying?
1 pint, I'm having that.
1 pint, Kier Starmer smash.
To him, I'll do sober. Good luck, girl. I'd like to see you try. Honestly, you don't know. Kier Starmer, you will never know the absolute ecstasy feeling of having a cigarette after a couple drinks.
Also, just
Kier Starmer, you're a loser for not understanding that.
For any Americans watching as well, or watching or listening, if you don't know, forget it doesn't get picked up now.
Kier Starmer is our prime minister.
Yes, Kier Starmer's our prime minister, and he's trying to ban basically smoking areas. So smoking areas on the outside of clubs and pubs and all that kind of stuff. In his words, I'm paraphrasing, but because that will somehow magically save the NHS, and that's preventable deaths. Well, you know what else is fucking preventable deaths? A lot of knife crime in London. That's very preventable. What are you going to do about that, huh? Said much about that? No. Thought not. Yeah. Fucking bastard. But like, and also, just...
I'm there talking about pulling a grape health bar at my mouth, and you're there talking about getting knives off people.
Yeah, well, I'm there to... Yeah, but like... He's also targeted the vote of young people and then come in and done the one thing that doesn't matter to literally anyone. Like, he's gone, what big problems is the country fucking facing? I know, people smoking in smoking areas.
Let's be real.
What?
All it's going to do is if you can't go outside and smoke, that people are just going to vape inside.
Literally,
They're going to do a little...
We've gone from being able to smoke and vape inside, or not vape, it wasn't a thing when we could do it, but like inside pubs, to then having smoking areas, to then not even being allowed to smoke and like... Not even being able to have a smoking area to smoke in.
So what do they expect people to do? Go down the road?
I don't know. Just not smoke, apparently.
Well, they obviously are going to. So
obviously
like,
going to.
I don't really get what they think they're going to get from that.
Yeah, I don't think it will get passed. But the fact that he's even come out and
Kier,
said it and like trying to put his foot down on it is insane.
Kier, you cannot get between a poor girl and her elf bar after a couple drinks. Honestly.
You can't get between Lexie and Kier Starmer. You still have to fight.
Can't get me off him. Just love him so much.
Fuck's sake.
And like he's saying October's going to be tough and there's going to be cuts and this and that and this. I'm like, cuts to fucking what?
Oh yeah, it's going to be a budget. And the budget's going to be tough. Like our budget already wasn't tough enough with the fucking house price.
We're not exactly splashing the cash anyway.
To play devil's advocate, one thing I have seen, again, don't know whether it's actually happening or whether it will go through or whatever, is I know that he's trying to push for renters' rights and shit like that. And like, I think one of the things this isn't 100% fact. I've what's the word? I'm very light on the details here, but something along the lines of there being like a cap to how much you can fucking charge for places for rent.
Good.
When you're renting a place. I'm guessing it will go by like the value of the house or the property or whatever.
For those, just for a bit of context for me, those that don't know me in my personal life, I live in a house share in London that it literally is probably one tier away from the slums. And we are getting kicked out of our house for not wanting to pay an extra £200 rent more each.
A month. So £1,000 extra a month for this shithole house.
Honestly, a shithole. Yeah. And
London renting is an absolute fucking joke.
Yep. So I back that bit. However, leave me and my elf bars and my Lost Marys alone.
Right now, as it is, getting shafted on rent, stressed the fuck about money because everyone's just charging more and more and more for rent and bills and fucking utility bills going up, and then you can't even go to a pub and smoke. So
all you want to do is have a little smoke. Not allowed bullshit, anymore.
Man. Bullshit, man.
Boring. Kier Starmer, you're boring. And you know what I have? And to that, Kier, I'm gonna go to the pub and have a cigarette outside just for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a cigarette outside Downing Street. Fuck you.
I'm gonna be doing vape, going, doing little vape circles outside number 10. Going, outside number 10.
That reminded me.
How'd you like that, Kier?
You doing that?
I'm allowed to do that. I'm definitely not. I'm not even allowed outside his front door, am I? I'm gonna be like that cat that runs around outside.
You doing that reminded me of the Club Penguin dance. The default Club Penguin dance.
Well, when it's like...
they do like the little seat drop thing. Yeah, and then they do the like the robot.
Oh, yeah. Guys, get to know. Next thing I'm going to know... What did I just say? Next thing you know, Kier Starmer's going to ban Club Penguin.
Did Club Penguin get banned again?
Yeah, no, I think Club Penguin
Did
actually
it?
already
Fuck.
is gone. Well, it went, and then it came back, and then I think it flopped because it wasn't quite the same.
Club Penguin used to be the shit. I used to
Club
fucking
Penguin
love
used to
that
be
game.
the shit. I have been on it since day. Like, I remember they used to do the
I remember. Do you remember your penguin's name?
Oh, I had multiple accounts.
What was your penguin's name?
Well, my
your
main
penguin.
Well, my main one was Snow Ice Cold.
Cold, yeah, that's cold from you.
That's cold. No numbers, no nothing. Snow Ice Cold. That is a cold name, by the way.
I remember mine was because my granddad made. I was about to say, but is this gonna bait out? Because I don't know how phone numbers are. Fuck it, it's a fucking area. I don't care. My one. I remember my name because my granddad made it for me. My penguin's name was Slippy 01992 because that was our house phone area code for Hertfordshire.
Slippy.
Oh well, I don't know why you thought to put my area code in my fucking Club Penguin's name.
Gonna put my full phone number.
Yeah, literally just
my birthday,
dox me in my
everything, my full government name.
Dox my 10-year-old self by putting my fucking address in my bio on
honestly,
Club Penguin.
Ben, friend to friend, Slippy had nothing on Snow Ice Cold.
Slippy was drippy as fuck.
Snow
mate.
Ice Cold is a sick name. That took some thought.
That
and
sounds
I had
like the
no
servers.
numbers.
That sounds like the Club Penguin server names.
Yeah,
boring.
That's not boring. That's creative,
mate. Slippy 01992 is the shit.
But I remember back when they first started and they had the beta, whatever you call it, the little hats. I had one of those.
Isn't the Club Penguin beta? Jesus Christ.
They had different. They had anniversaries of it.
Oh.
So I wasn't there for the original. Obviously, I would have been about 4 or 5 or something. But I was there for some of the early anniversaries of it, and they had new ones each year. And I went way back. I remember my dad got me a 1-year membership for my 9th birthday, and I cried. I was so happy.
Cried. I remember for a while I kept getting given. My parents would buy me a membership when I first started wanting them, but they would do a month one at a time. But then it wasn't a rolling thing. So I'd have a month, it'd run out. I'd have to go, please, give me another month, give me another month.
Do it
please.
again, do it
Literally
again,
on my knees begging, please give me another one. And I go, fine, fuck it. After me begging for about another week, then they give me another month. And they run out and I do the same thing over again. To the point where I think it just bored them so much that I was like, fuck it, we're just going to buy this kid a year.
I had a similar thing with a website. You probably wouldn't have heard of it.
Wait, what is it?
Panfu.
Yes, I think I've heard of it. Have I heard of it because of you? Or did one of my friends used to play
played
it?
Club Penguin, Bin Weevils, and Panfu. But
my cousin played Bin Weevils.
Panfu seemed to be a really niche thing, and I don't really see many people talk about it.
I think I know it because of you. I thought I had a friend that played it, but I don't.
It was made so poorly. Honestly, it had nothing on Club Penguin in terms of the actual quality of it. It was so bad. I was addicted to it. And I remember my username on that was Mad Dog 100.
Mad Dog 100. That is actually a cold name, Mad Dog. You've got that dog in you.
Yeah, it's Snow Ice Cold and Mad Dog 100. But the thing with Panfu, which I obviously failed to tell my mum about. Well, I didn't know this at the time. I was 9 or something. I also got a year's membership for Panfu. Spoil. The issue with that was when it ends, it rolls over again. So it rolled over, and they were not cheap. They were more expensive than Club Penguin memberships because they were more like an indie game. They'd charge more. And I remember it rolled over, and I remember I got back from primary school one day, and my mum was furious at me. And as a punishment, she made me have to call up as a child.
Yeah, because it rolled over as well. That's not your fault.
She made me because she said it was my responsibility to go because you can cancel it just on the account.
Oh,
but I didn't. I forgot.
Oh.
So it.
Classic. You forgot.
I forgot. Oops! I had a whole other year of membership. Obviously, I was buzzing. And my mum, as a punishment, made me call up the customer service as a child.
You just call up. Hello?
I cried down the phone to them, and I was like, can you just cancel it, please? Please just cancel it. I was like,
I didn't mean to get another year's one, please.
I also, by the way, I've said this in the last episode, I cry at everything. I still do. Me
She
crying
does.
on the phone, it was literally my mum just being like, you need to cancel it.
But that shit's scary as a child.
It was so scary.
Do you know what I've discovered as well? I saw a TikTok about this and also just kind of seen it make sense just through experience. Whenever you frame something as a punishment to a kid, to them it is a punishment. For example, I've seen TikToks and things on Reddit and stuff. I remember that they know a family that had a punishment that was you just had to wear a blue hat. It was just a blue hat, but they would be like, "Oh, this is like the punishment hat," and
So
the kid
no
would have to
one
wear it,
wants
and
to wear
the kid would be like crying and screaming when he's got to wear it. It's just wearing a hat. That's all he's doing. Or like, you know, you have to sit on the naughty step. Nothing like there's nothing punishment about it other than like being in timeout for whatever he was doing or whatever beforehand. Like nothing naughty about it. It's just a fucking step. You know what I mean? But when you frame it as a punishment to kids, I find that so interesting. But linking back to Club Penguin shit, this as you were saying things about like the betas and the events and stuff on there. This might be it's not really a hot take, but I've just thought about it and made the connection. Club Penguin was the original Fortnite. So I don't know how much you know about Fortnite, but what I mean when I'm saying that Club Penguin was the original Fortnite is, do you remember on Club Penguin where, like you said, there was always events going on where like
the events were iconic.
The pirate ship,
Rockhopper's
pirate ship, when it used to go away and come back, and then also whenever shit like that used to happen, like whenever the pirate ship was there, or some other ones like
Antarctic. That was another big one.
Yeah, Antarctic, or even when they dropped like the whole spy shit, like the spy.
The
EPF,
Elite Penguin Force,
the EPF HQ and stuff, and you used to do the weekly missions and stuff that came out.
What's the polar bear called?
Herbert.
Oh my god, when Herbert took over. Oh my god, iconic.
Yeah, so all these events and like even just like when it was Halloween and stuff, and it changed the whole like map and stuff when you log in and stuff like.
And the iceberg.
When you actually deep it, that was so ahead of its time. Like that's basically what Fortnite do now with their like. I mean, it's every other week now.
It was nuts.
You go onto Fortnite, there's a new event, there's a new mode, there's a new something coming out for Fortnite every single time they change the weapons. Weapons come back, weapons, whatever.
There's a whole lore to it.
Club Penguin been doing that since day one.
And the iceberg, flipping the iceberg.
Yes, and whenever this shit used to happen as well, like everyone would get online as well. Like all the servers that you'd normally play on, unless you particularly went on like quiet ones, which I used to do. But you go on quieter ones. Even those ones were still full up because everyone's online for this event, like all the new items you can get and shit like that. So I think that Fortnite, low-key, have copied. It's not the Fortnite. What's that? I'm trying to think of the word for like not method, like the
premise of the game,
like kind of like strategy. That's the word I'm looking for. So I don't think it's the Fortnite strategy loads of games are copied out. I don't think it's the Fortnite strategy that games are all copying now. I think it's actually from Club Penguin back in the day.
Yeah. Club Penguin is the...
Club Penguin used to be the tits. Used to be so fucking good.
You see how badly I just stuttered then?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was about to say Club Penguin is the real trendsetter here.
Yeah, it actually is. It used to be so fucking good.
Yeah.
But just before we conclude, this is bringing it towards the end of today's episode, but just before we end today's episode, I just wanted to talk about the podcast a little bit itself, because obviously with it just being new and just being started or whatever, me and Lexie have talked about it a lot. And I've been thinking about it a lot this week and stuff. And we even mentioned in last episode how we want to build a bit of a community around the podcast as any, podcast or content does, where you guys can get involved and do certain things as well. But I also, you might have noticed from like last week, for example, we went over a very like, it was a funny episode. Like we went over some funny stories and had a bit back and forth about it. And
it was a silly one.
A little more energetic. Whereas this one's a bit more laid back. There's not as much happening in the world right now. We just kind of chatted and bounced off each other from topics. We had some written down and some, like the Club Penguin thing, we just flew into
a little
off the
improv,
cuff.
if you will.
We are still trying to find our lane with the podcast and knowing exactly what it is, what we want to do with it. We've got some ideas to try out some different kinds of episodes to see if you guys enjoy it or whatever. But what we really, really, really need from you guys, whoever's watching, whoever's listening, whether you know us in person or whether you don't, we just want feedback from you guys. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a comment, tell us why. Leave a like on the videos and reels or whatever you see on Instagram, TikTok. All of those will be in the description. I'll probably be flashing them on screen throughout the episode. And they're always on screen here behind us on the TV if you're watching on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
At everythingnothing.pod. Anyway, my point being is that's point one, where we just want a bit more feedback and a bit more interaction from you guys where possible. Obviously, that's on us as well to do and figure out how to get you guys to involved on that. But don't be afraid to drop a comment or whatever. The second point is as well, just like on the differences of the episodes, I really want you guys to understand as well, like when we're both starting out with stuff and we're all trying new things and we're doing whatever, it can be nerve-wracking. It can be daunting at the fact, you know, we might post something and you'd be like, in reality, like behind the screens on the cameras, you might be like, oh, this is a bit cringe or whatever. But like, it's only cringe until something takes off. It's only cringe or you doubt yourself until, you know, it takes off. Even people that don't say anything right now, when I see a few numbers come in or whatever, they'll be like, oh yeah, well done. You should do this on the podcast. Love it, blah, 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 whatever. But what I'm trying to get at with it all is just bear with us while we're trying to get situated with it and situated with what this podcast is in itself. So glad that I know some of you guys listen every week and are enjoying it and all that good stuff. Also, if you do listen to it, send us a picture on Instagram. Post a picture on an Instagram story, tag us in it, we'll repost you on the story. We love seeing it. We've had a few messages or pictures from you guys saying that you're watching the podcast or comments or whatever it is.
Much appreciated.
And literally love you guys. We're going to be consistent no matter what. There's going to be an episode every single damn week, whether it kills us or not. But
scared.
Yeah, just wanted to end that on a little bit of a different note, because I know if you've
just
only
a bit of a bulletin news board point.
Bit of an update and a bit of a behind the scenes for the people that watch the full podcast. So
period.
As always, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to leave a like on the video, drop a subscribe for more episodes coming out every single Sunday at 6 p.m.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow, everything.
Follow us on our social medias at everythingnothing.pod. That's Instagram and TikTok.
Correct.
You can also find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you're listening there today, please leave us a 5-star rating. It helps us out massively.
Also correct.
As always, you guys, thank you so much for listening or watching. Hope you have a good day and the rest of your week. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Love you. Bye.
No, guys and girls.
What about these?
She?
No, it's actually, wait, no, it's he. Oh, female.
Me? Yeah, you.
Yeah, you. I've literally got like dog smegma on my jeans.
That's kind of the bleep was really end.